Morning, guys. It's day 2, Mississippi. Headed out to kind of the same deal we did yesterday. I just found a spot on the map that looks good to me. A bunch of drainages on one side, and the power line looks like, but I'm sure the power line's grown up, and then big drainage on the other side. Some big bottoms all around, just kind of a high spot. I'm gonna park the truck and listen. But if that don't work out or somebody's there, we'll go try some random spot this morning. And I ain't gonna put too much pressure on it. But anyways, did roost a bird last night, but that guy was sleeping in his truck, so hope he kills him this morning. But we're gonna go try the spot. I'm hopeful if we can actually get in there that we can put our ears on a bird this morning, so we'll see. Alright guys, a little update. Got to the spot I wanted to go to this morning, and of course there was a truck there, so went to the old tried and true, back around the same area that I killed that bird in yesterday morning. I called another one in, kind of spooked him as I was working that other bird. So I was worried I might have, blown it out yesterday morning, but we're gonna see. I heard a couple, so we kind of split the difference from where I was originally parked to where I killed that bird, and on a little high spot. And the reason I decided to park the truck here and listen and turn around, I was gonna go to a different spot, but I drove this whole road and there was not a single truck on this whole road for about 2 miles, so might be a little honey hole, we'll see. So we're gonna wait till it starts breaking day, get out of the truck, and see if we can put our ears on one. Hopefully I'll be checking back in with a bird hammering. Alright, y'all. I think I heard one behind me on private, ways away. I think I heard one this way, a ways away, but on public. Not 100% sure. But we're about to go in there, I think. Well, at least split the distance and give them a call, see it might not be one, but I'm pretty sure I heard one. So I'm gonna go with my gut. We're about to head in there. See what we can do. Well, a little update. Got in here about 250 yards from where I thought I heard the bird. Called, didn't hear nothing. So I just sat down on this little knoll, and I thought I heard him again, farther, like away, like straight line away from where I thought he was. And then not too long after that, I heard a gunshot that way. So I'm assuming that it was a bird I heard, and I'm assuming he just got some lead or TSS in the face. So I don't think he will be gobbling anymore today. So looks like I'm gonna have to go looks like I'm gonna set out hiking today, I guess. Ain't gonna be as easy as day 1 was, that's for sure, but it don't get much easier than that. So we'll sit here for a second, devise a game plan, and get after it. I ain't got nothing better to do today, so we're gonna grind it out. Well, boys, another strikeout. Right on the snow. Walking back from where I was. Right on the snow, I killed that bird yesterday. There's the tree I was. That one right there. Right there. That's where I was sitting. When I shot him, and he was. died. So, but there was another bird in here. That's why I came back in here after I didn't hear nothing from the road. Well, I heard one from the road, but he got shot. I think I just sat in a big pile of poison ivy too, so that's good. We'll ease out of here, get back to the truck, and I don't really know what we're gonna do, to be honest with you. I might ride around, look at some fields, try to strike one up, something. Might go back and get a little grub at camp. I don't know. Just see where the day takes us. Just enjoying being out in God's creation. I can't really complain too much, so anyways, check back in when we get on some action or figure out what we're gonna do the rest of the day. So, right now, I don't know. Alright guys, a little update. Been riding around looking at a few other pieces, looking at some fields and stuff, and that same field from yesterday, that whole flock was back in there. There was at least 2 strutters, probably more longbeards. It was a big flock. And I went and knocked on the door. First house, no one was home. And the second house I knocked on ended up being the owner's daughter-in-law. And she pretty much told me not even waste my time asking. So that was a strikeout. So anyways, it's about lunchtime. We're about to head back to camp, get a bite, maybe take a little siesta, and then get back out there this evening and either try to kill one or roost one for in the morning. So we'll see. Alright guys, a little update. I took a way longer nap than I had planned on. It's currently like 4:30 in the evening, obviously, and didn't plan on sleeping that long, but it is what it is. So now we're gonna go back, or try to go back to that spot I wanted to get in this morning originally, and hunt around a little bit and look around and maybe roost one in there. And because tomorrow's Monday, so hopefully that'll take some of the crowd out of here. Guys going back to work, but anyways, that's the plan right now. We're gonna see what we run into over there. Alright y'all, we're headed back in this little piece. Kinda close where I was gonna get this morning, but there was a guy where I wanted to be, so I'm about a mile down from him, maybe a little farther. And just gonna ease off in this piece and walk it, see if we can strike one. Just gonna sit right here for the evening and see if I hear one. If I don't, then we'll try something different in the morning. But at least it'll be a spot I can mark off my list if I don't hear one. Well, guys, a little update. Didn't hear one this evening. Don't really know where I'm going in the morning. Back at camp now. Might have to get on my map again, do a little homework, try to rack my brain from what I found today and yesterday, and see if I can find a spot worth going to listen at in the morning. And I think if I don't do no good in the morning, I'm probably gonna pack up and head out. So hopefully we can get on one in the morning. But if we don't, I've been blessed this trip to get one. Very thankful for that. And I'm not going to be greedy, but if the good Lord will bless me with another one, I'll be in the woods for it in the morning. So anyways, we're going to probably make another ham sandwich for the 100th time this trip. And get a little shut-eye. And I'll check back in the morning. Good morning, guys. A little update. Forgot to set an alarm last night before I fell asleep. So now we're running a little late this morning. Hopefully, it's still dark outside, but at least we've got about 20 minutes where I'm wanting to go. So we're trying to shag tail over there. And hopefully get over there before they fly down, which I think we will. I can't believe I fell asleep last night without setting an alarm. But I'm sure it's happened to some of y'all. I know it's happened to me multiple times. So anyways, we're going to make the most of it. Hopefully get over there in time. Check back in. Well, guys, as you can tell, it's daylight. Didn't hear a peep this morning. Went probably two different spots this morning. You know, while they should have been hot. Nothing. So I'm gonna do a little riding around. I might dive off in a piece, but if I don't do no good here in a little bit, I'm probably fixing to pack up and head back to Alabama. It's just getting really cold. Cold front's pushing through, and that kind of, like, that's got them a little shut down. But other than that, it's the only update I can give you. Like I said, we're gonna give it the old college try real quick. But other than that, we'll probably be headed home here shortly. Let's give you a little update. Didn't hear nothing this morning, so I came over here to this piece that butts up to that, or not butts up, it's about 400, 500 yards away from that field I've been seeing them birds in that I videoed the first day. But the bottom kind of runs close to the property line of public. The bottom's like 170 yards to the very bottom, right on this other side. And with it being a little windy, I think they'll be staying in that bottom, hopefully. So we'll sit here for about an hour and just listen, call every now and then, just see what happens. So we'll see. Check back in if we get any action. Are you kidding me? I mean, sitting here waiting on one. I just came back in here. I knew there were some birds in the area. And I just came back here and sat down and just started, you know, just chilling, making a few calls here and there. I ain't heard nothing. About that time, I hear something walking, so I cut the camera on. I ain't heard nothing, just thought I heard something walking down there. And this bottom's on private. This ridge is on public though. And so I started hearing something down there. Well, I cut the camera on, didn't even call, and I heard a hen over here. So I popped back at her, and then he gobbled down this bottom. And then another bird gobbled down here. And he got a little closer, and he came right up this bottom. I shot him probably 30 yards maybe. I mean, isn't that crazy how fast it can happen? I hope I got it on video this time. I hope the mic was on too. Isn't that insane? Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I mean, insane. I mean, absolutely insane. I mean, I can't believe that just happened. Insane. There's been some birds staying out in the field about 450 yards from here, and I knew with all this wind that they'd probably be in these bottoms. And so I just came out here on this ridge, kind of at the corner of this piece of public, and it worked out. I can't believe it. I literally can't believe it. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Whew. What a day. What a day. Anyways, I'm gonna sit and enjoy this for a second. I can't believe that happened. And the mic was on this time, so that's awesome. Anyways, we'll sit here and enjoy it. I can't believe that just happened. Insane. Well, boys, now that I've had time to collect myself and take it all in, guess I can give y'all a little more of a rundown. I made my way back in this piece of public, calling a little bit here and there. Finally got to the end of this ridge where this corner comes up to some private. And that field that I took video of them birds in the first day, there's a big bottom that runs out the back of it, and that bottom kind of curves in close to public right here. And I kind of figured with it being so windy today that those birds would be down in these bottoms. So I came back here and made a few calls here and there, and I mean, I didn't hear nothing till about probably 10 minutes before I killed him. I started hearing some footsteps, something walking. Wasn't 100% sure it was a turkey. I was hopeful for sure. That's when I cut the camera on, and about that time a hen started yelping on the other side over here, so I kind of yelped at her, cut at her a little bit, and he hammered, and he probably wasn't 100 yards, 150 yards if that, in there when he first gobbled. And then another bird started gobbling over here, so I kind of started answering him, playing off of him. And this bird would he kind of got pissed. I could hear him start spitting and drumming down there. And you see on the film, he came right up this knoll, full strut, and I shot him. I shot him right when I had the opportunity, because I know it probably didn't make for a great video or anything, but I'm in the business of killing turkeys if I can. Not that I'm the best, because I'm definitely not. But I wouldn't even call myself good some days. But I try to kill them when I can, and I try to get it on film, but I ain't gonna let that get in the way of me killing one. So anyways, glad I got at least a piece of it, and y'all can come along for it. And that's 2 down in Mississippi. So I think I'm gonna head on back to Alabama.